What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video where today it's just a talking head video. I want to do a lot more of these on this personal channel, but I do have some news in regards to me personally. If you have been following me for a while, you would know that I previously worked for Walmart, and uh, I was previously a store employee. And I am happy to announce that I am going back to Walmart as a employee of a store in my region. As many of you know, last year I moved back to the city that I live in, Omaha. I was previously living in Norfolk, Nebraska for about 2 years and decided that that wasn't the place I wanted to be, so I moved back to uh, Omaha to be with closer to my family. And also because it's just a lot easier to be in a bigger city that also has a mass transportation network if in the event that I do need to go somewhere without my wife. My wife also accepted a position at Walmart, and we both work as AP customer hosts. What that means for you guys is probably nothing, but my position is essentially a door greeter plus some other perks that come along with it, and I'm not really going to talk about what exactly they do because it's irrelevant to the point of this video. The reason I'm making this video is number one, to let you guys know that I am working now, because bills can't pay themselves, and YouTube is not exactly profitable, and neither is the podcast that I'm doing, the IT Now podcast. So just because I get a disability check doesn't mean I make anywhere near enough to pay all of my bills. And we kind of made this decision a couple of weeks ago when I applied for the position at Walmart. And that also brings some slight schedule changes to some of the work that I do on the 7 channel as well as the podcast. What that means for the IT Now podcast is I'm going to make every attempt to make it every week, but I cannot guarantee that I will be able to make it every week. Just depends on how busy I am that week and if I have other things going on, and whether I can come up with content to actually make a show, because I'm going to be working from, at least my understanding, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., at least 4 days a week. I didn't opt for a full-time position this time because I felt that it was not in my best interest to do so, because as I alluded to before, I have a disability, and I have a disability check that I worked very hard for to get. And also, what that means is the content that is posted both on the 7 Companies website as well as, inm.blog, the stuff that me and my wife do, are also not going to be as frequent as they used to be because I'm going to be busy. That's just how it's going to be. It's not that I don't want to dedicate time towards those projects. It's just I need to get out of these 4 walls because it drives me nuts. And if this past year has taught me anything, it's that even though I love staying home and not being around people, I found that being around these walls and not really being able to do a whole lot kind of drives me nuts. So I guess that's kind of the biggest reason why I decided to get a job, is because I'm tired of staring at these 4 walls, and I don't do anything other than being on my computer, working on projects, or writing, or watching YouTube videos of other things that other people are doing. And YouTube has been kind of a godsend through this whole lockdown pandemic thing, because it has kept me entertained. And for all the people that have worked really hard to keep themselves together to create content for people like me and you is really amazing. And I I don't know what I'd do without those people. Justine, Marquez Bromley, you know, Jacqueline from, I forget what company she's from, but, all those people, Renee Ritchie, Twit for a while. I stopped watching them, to be honest with you, but, all those people kept me entertained through the pandemic, the big part of the pandemic. It's still going on. Let's be absolutely clear about that. The pandemic is still going on, but a lot of the restrictions are starting to lift. That doesn't mean you don't wear a mask. That does not mean you don't wash your hands. That does not mean you don't stay 6 feet away from people. It just means that things are starting to get better and vaccines are starting to get in arms, and things are happening. But other than that, I want to know what you guys think in those comments down below. That's really all I have for today, folks. I'll see you guys next time.